Hi everyone, it's Erin coming to you from Nova Scotia on the east coast of Canada, and this is vlog 10 on my channel The Knitting Life. And this is a series that I'm trying to accomplish about Christmas time and us getting ready for Christmas around our house. It's not really Vlogmas, but just a series of videos that I am attempting to do over Christmas. So this is my second video. It might be kind of quick today. If you've been to this channel before, you will know that I have two little boys who are age 6 and 4. Our 4-year-old is almost 5. He will be 5 on Tuesday. So they are both out of the house right now, but only for about like half an hour, 45 minutes. So I'm trying to fit in a little quick chat to add to the rest of the footage that I did earlier this week before they get home and start making noise, because once they are home, it will be absolutely impossible for me to sit here and talk calmly in front of my phone. So I did get a couple things knit this week, more than I thought I would. So last week I was chatting to you about some of the makes that I have done so far for Christmas, and I was in the middle of, I actually think that I had just kind of cast on the day before present for my father for Christmas, which was the, I call it the Harry Hibbs cap. And I think in the Saltwater Classics pattern book, I think it's called the Salt and Pepper cap. So I did finish that, and I would like to show it to you. Well, I kind of finished it. It still has 2 ends to weave in, and I guess kind of one part to finish, because I'm not really satisfied with how the top part is, but I'll get to that. So this is it, and I have tried it on. I'm pretty happy with it. I actually think I might knit one for myself, maybe in the same color. I like the way this hat is, but this is kind of the hat that my dad wore, but kind of not. So my dad really wore like a Harry Hibbs cap, which was more like flat at the front. So the bill, the bill of the cap sat together with the top of the cap, and then this part was down around the back. Now in the pattern book, this is actually modeled like this, and I've tried it on like this, and it fits great and it looks great, but this is not really how I wanted to give it to my dad. So I think what I might need to do is get like a little snap that I can keep it, because I think that's how my grandmother had it when she had made it for my dad. I believe there was a snap in between the cap and the bill that kept it together. So I think if it did have the snap, it would be able to be worn like that. I mean, this would flatten out. But this way it looks good too. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put the snap on or just give it to him like this for Christmas and wait to see what he thinks. He might not even want to wear it either way. might just be a joke to him. I'm not sure. I'm sure he will wear it, actually. I keep saying that it's a joke, but no, he really will wear it. So the top part is actually a quarter. It's a 25-cent piece inside that knitted piece of fabric. And the knitted fabric is just gathered around. So I always thought it was a button, but it's 25 cents. It's always a quarter or a coin that's in there. So this turned out really good. I really like it. I would try it on for you today to show you what it looks like in this kind of format, but my hair's already a wreck. I've been trying to decorate our tree all morning and I already look like crap. So I don't think I'll put this on and make myself look worse. So that's finished. That was a surprise. Didn't really think that I was going to be able to finish that this week. So pretty pleased about that. And I think if you watched last week's vlog, vlog 9, you would have seen that I was hoping to make some of the Never Not Gnoming gnomes by Sarah Shearer, Imagine Landscapes. I wasn't sure if I would be able to get any of them made. I wasn't sure how long they were going to take. So I think I finished the hat on Wednesday, and I think Thursday morning before work I cast on one of the gnomes, just kind of messing around just to see how it would work out. And I actually finished the gnome on Friday. I was able to have all the pieces pretty much knit and put them together on Friday. So I knit all the pieces on Thursday, like between morning and after work, and I put it all together on Friday. So this is the Never Not Gnoming medium-sized gnome, and I friggin' love it. It's adorable. And this yarn on his body is the West Yorkshire Spinners Christmas colorway this year, which is Silent Night, and it does have a little bit of sparkle in it. And this hat, his hat is Woolen Wanderlust. It's some leftovers hand dye by Lisa Westlake. She is on Instagram as Lisa Westlake. I don't think her page is Woolen Wanderlust. I think it's Lisa Westlake, and Lisa with a double S. Anyways, I'll put all notes at the bottom of the screen. This was part of a sweater that I knit for my mom last Christmas. I made her the So Faded sweater, and this was one of the colorways that was in that sweater. So he is adorable. I call him Merlin. I don't know why. That just popped into my head. I think he's adorable. So he was so easy and fast to knit. So I ideally had the goal to knit 4 gnomes, like if I had enough time before Christmas break, to knit 4 gnomes, one for each teacher for my boys. On Friday, today's Sunday, December 13th, on Friday the 11th, it was announced here that our schools will be closed a little bit earlier, about 3 or 4 days earlier than was expected, and they will be closed for an extra week on the other end, opening on January 11th, I think. So I still think that even with this coming Friday, the 18th, being the last day of school, I think I will be able to get the 4 gnomes done, because I've actually completed not just this gnome, but another gnome, and I'm working on another gnome. So I will show you. This is the second gnome that I made, unnamed right now. I think it's a he. I get this feeling like he means business. I love him. I love him, and they look so cute together. They're like little buddies. And last night, just before bed, I cast on another one, and I have the arms made, or 1.5 arms made for this guy. So I would say probably by the end of today, I probably will be finishing this third gnome. And then probably by tomorrow or the next day, well on the way to getting all 4 of them done. So hopefully before the 18th, this coming Friday, I will do a video or something just to record them all being done. And on this gnome, you can see that I have a cute little stitch marker, and that is by Dawn's Creations, and she's from Newfoundland, and that was a little gift in a box of stitch markers that I purchased. So this is the Progress Keeper that she included with my order, and it's adorable. So one more gnome to make after that one, and I think what I'm going to make the fourth gnome out of is this color combination. So this yellow cap, it's like a pale lemony color, and this variegated color. But we'll see, there's so many combinations and there's so many minis that I have that I just like kind of can't make up my mind. I just definitely knew Merlin, I wanted like the gold cap and the navy body. I love that combination. This is actually Little French Meadow. I'm not sure if they're still doing their mini skiing club, but they used to have a mini skiing club every month. So I used to kind of subscribe to that, where it would come for like 3 months or something like that. So I do have a few of them, and I actually never use them. I got them to put into my Cozy Memories blanket, and then I never ended up using them because I felt like they were almost like too nice to use, which is ridiculous. So now I did haul them out for the gnomes because this one is made of both Little French Meadows, and I think this was the Wizard of Oz. I think that's what this combination was, these two together. And if you don't know what that is, like every month for Little French Meadow, they would send out 2 mini skeins, and then a little stitch marker would be tied up with the 2 mini skeins. And it was, I thought it was really cheap, to be honest with you, and I think they were based in the UK, so I really like didn't even pay that much for shipping. But I haven't subscribed to them for a while, and I actually haven't really seen them on Instagram or anything, so I'm not sure, but maybe I'll just put a little comment below if they are still dying and still in business. So I have some other minis from them that are kind of cute, obviously cute little combos. They come as combos, the 2 mini skeins, so they would be really great for gnomes of the future. So who knows, there could be many more gnomes in my future. They knit up so fast. So if you're on the fence about making some, do it. I highly recommend it. It's pretty enjoyable. I have another project that I would like to finish. I'm not sure when I started it, but it has been a while, and I would like to get it done soon-ish, before Christmas. Pair of socks for my youngest son, who is in love with The Grinch, the new Grinch movie by Illumination. It's not new, but newer, actually. It's just out on Netflix this week in Canada, but we own it on DVD, and my youngest son watches it like all year round, and he's obsessed with The Grinch, and he's a Christmas baby. So he wanted Grinch socks, and I started them a while ago, so you can hear my chair creaking. Sorry about that. But I did start them a while ago, not sure when, and they shouldn't take too long to knit because I feel like these needles are like a 2.75. They seem like they're a little bit bigger than 2.5. So this is Barocco DK, I think, and I had a ton of these in my stash. I have white, green, red, blue, and beige, and I've had them for like 12 years or something. When I first got back into knitting, probably around like 2007, 2008, I couldn't really access a lot of different yarn where I live, and online wasn't really a huge option at that time either. But my aunt in Ontario lived close to yarn shops, so she sent me some yarn. I would pay her for it and she would send it, and she had sent me a bunch of the Barocco DK because I wanted to make these little almost like stuffed baby blocks, like with letters on them and stuff, and I never actually ever ended up making them. I'm not even sure why I wanted to make those. But I have used the DK as like the Barocco DK as trim on baby blankets. I've used it in a couple hats for my boys. I've used it mittens for the boys when they were little. Just tons of different things that I've used it for, and I still have a ton of it in my stash. I'm not a huge fan of it. I find it kind of slippery on the needles with the stitches, but the color combination for the Grinch I think is like perfect. It's total Grinch Christmas colors, and my son loves it. So this is just the vanilla latte pattern, which is a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's without the ribbed down the leg of the sock. It's just knit stockinette. So I'm not really sure how many stitches were cast on for that, but it is the smallest size, maybe like 48 or something. So for him, that's the first sock with the pretty much probably the leg of it already done. I'm probably pretty close to putting a heel on that sock because he obviously doesn't have super long legs. For a 4, almost 5-year-old, he probably has super long legs, but in the sock world, his legs aren't super long. So I'm hoping to get those done before Christmas, and I'm still hoping to do the mitts for my mom. And today is the 13th, so we're like just under 2 weeks away from Christmas. So I really think that it might happen. It could happen. I have this Friday off too, the 18th, so that might give me some extra time to knit there. So hopefully we'll see. And as the week goes on, hopefully I'll finish those four gnomes all together and get some footage of them to share with you. So that's pretty much it for me. Pretty a short video this week, and hopefully you would have seen, or you will be seeing, some of the snippets of our week in getting ready for Christmas and Christmastime. So I really sincerely hope wherever you're at today watching this that you're taking time for yourself and being safe, and I hope to see you soon. See you.